What do you guys got?
Oh wow, on the spot.
I can go first if you want.
I think obviously a lot of good things tonight. You guys got a lot of swings, a lot of situational and barrel control. I know he was emphasizing that earlier, which was good. And then, especially in my cage, you guys were actually like working on it and executing. So good job. And we did get a lot of swings and coming here with a purpose. That's most importantly, right? Starting to ramp up for you high school kids to get ready for your season. So overall, good job.
I think they did the best I've seen, honestly. Really good job being on time. Really good job of getting the barrels. The only thing I'll talk to everyone about that I talked to my first group about was when you come in with the tees, have a plan. Like, don't just come in and put the tee high up and in and then low down and out and then a couple in the middle and then call it a day. Like, try to really work on something. If you need something to work on, then put it in that spot you're working on. Otherwise, let's focus on pitches we want to hit. We don't have to put the tee everywhere just because our coach says we have to hit the ball in the outside corner. Like, let's focus on the middle and let's just dominate hitting those off the back net and then work from there. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, so the emphasis last week was getting a ton of swings and seeing everybody hit again and getting the kinks out after a 3-week break. This week was more, we got a lot of those swings out of the way and we want to start working on our barrel control and feeling like we're hitting line drives everywhere. So what Nick is talking about, when you just put the ball in the middle, all of you guys should be able to come in here and hit the ball at least 5 times in a row off the tee, right off the back net. All right, and I know you guys started doing that, and that's good. That's a good thing to come and work on when you're doing your barrel control work, okay? I worked with those guys in the end over there. That first thing that we talked about, the short bat drill, that is a barrel control thing. Like, you should be able to, if you can't control the little short bat, then you can't control the big long one, right? So just know that that's the emphasis with that. And then as we kind of move through the day, barrel control, hit and run, right? We talked about hit and run a little bit. We're not trying to swing down at it. We're just trying to get above it. And it's all about being able to do exactly what you want with the bat and execute something with the ball. Like I told the last group on Monday, Barry Bonds used to go out to the sunken diamond and put trash cans out on the field and try and land the ball in there because he knows the machine was set up so that he knew exactly what pitch was coming. And it's just, I can barely hit it a little bit higher on my barrel to get it to fly to this point. I can, just that fine focus with the barrel of the bat. And that's all we're trying to do when we go into the situational stuff, all right? The hit and run, the runner on second, the kind of the get them over round. Understand that, hey, I can hit the ball just to the left of shortstop and still get a guy over from second base, right? I don't have to force the ball to the right side. And then the last one is the one that I really want to emphasize tonight, and that is runner on third base, less than 2 outs, and the infield is back. Now, with less than 2 outs, what are you guys generally taught to do to try and get a runner in from third base? Hit the ball in the air, right? And the reality is you guys are not strong enough to be on command hitting fly balls deep enough to score a run, right? Especially when it comes to wood bats, all right? So our emphasis on that needs to be hit the ball in the middle of the field. And just think about if the infield's back, especially the runner or shortstop and second base are back, if I hit the ball to them, that's a run, right? If I hit the ball to the center fielder, and you're going to think about this weird, but how much farther is second base than third base when you're standing in the box? It's a lot farther, right? So hitting it just past second base and getting it barely out into center field, just a little bit out there, is a lot farther than hitting a ball in the air to left field. So that's why we're trying to use the middle of the field. The big part of the field makes it way harder to throw guys out at home plate. All right. Let's see. I think that was it on around third base. Don't go in and try and elevate. That does not work at the youth level. Infield in, same thing. What happens when the infield's in for our batting average when we hit the ball on the ground? It goes up like 100 points, right? Because the guy's on top of you. If you just barrel the ball on the ground, if it's not right at him, then you're through and you got a base hit and an RBI. All right, so like I said, barrel control with that. Understand the situation. If you don't know when you come in what you're supposed to do when we do situational work, then just say that. That's what this is for. And then the last thing I'll leave you on is, I told these guys this earlier too. Do not worry about if you're doing mechanical stuff, screwing something up because you don't make any outs in here. There are 0 outs made in the batting cage and there's 0 hits gotten in the batting cage, right? So that's why I think the hit track stuff is so dumb. Like, to go in and it's fun every once in a while, but if your focus is to see if the imaginary shortstop got the ground ball that you hit, you're not focusing correctly for what the batting cage is used for, all right? So just understand that when you get in here, barrel control, you're feeling out your mechanics, you're gonna struggle a little bit, be okay struggling through with that because it doesn't matter. You've made 0 outs in here. Okay? I thought it was a really, really good night. All right, you guys should have gotten, I told the first group this, they need to focus more on getting, 150 to 200 swings. I thought that was really good that we thought we got that number tonight. So good job. All right? Get out of here, get your homework done, get to bed, and we will see you. I'll either see you tomorrow night or I will see you on next week. See ya. Later. Later.